Hi, my name is KJ. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Farm to Flame Energy, and I'm answering these questions for RustBuilt as a part of our background on Farm to Flame Energy and engaging in the Pittsburgh community. And so the first question is, how did you come to do this work and why is it important to you personally? So the way that Farm to Flame Energy started was with my co-founder and I in Syracuse University. We went to Syracuse University in undergrad, and I saw that my co-founder's grandfather had patented a combustion process in which he burnt biomass waste like wood waste, agricultural waste with no smoke and no odor. And I saw the process with my own eyes. It was 2018, my senior year of undergrad. I thought it was very interesting. I never saw wood burn with no smoke and with no ash as well. There was barely any ash. And so I thought this would be very interesting, very innovative for electricity generation, power generation, and really decreasing a lot of maintenance and things that prohibited biomass power generation in the past. So I jumped right into it. Also, on the social impact side, it's a clean energy solution. It's cheaper than diesel. Using waste materials and biomass materials is cheaper than diesel. So my parents coming from Ghana, which is a emerging nation in Africa, it's a really special thing to be able to provide clean and affordable electricity to places that are underserved. And one of our target areas is Nigeria and India, where I also wanted to do water treatment. So there's a strong passion from a social side as well as a business and technical. What was your light bulb moment? I don't know. We have a light bulb right here though. My light bulb moment, it was probably seeing the combustion process when like I said, Will's grandfather showed me the combustion process and me just saying to myself, yeah, this can really go far for the biomass electricity industry. I just knew from seeing the technology that first time that we would have no problem commercializing this. What is the elevator pitch for Farm to Flame Energy? So Farm to Flame Energy, there are 700 million people in the world who don't have access to affordable and reliable clean electricity. And this population relies on expensive and dirty diesel generators for constant power. And diesel costs 3 to 4 times the regular electricity price on the grid, and the toxic smoke that comes off diesel exhaust kills over 21,000 people per year. If for some reason they can't get their hands on diesel fuel, they have no power. So for the 700 million people around the world who are relying on diesel, Farm to Flame has built a generator that is just as reliable as diesel, but half the cost in electricity, with no smoke and no odor. And talk through the strategy in building a team around you. Yeah, this is really important, and this is something that I've really been thinking about a lot lately as we start to grow our team and our commercialization of these generators. And something that's really important is that just we have a cohesive team that is passionate about this, that can work well together, and that really has a positive attitude and a thoughtful attitude about how we deploy these generators. So we need skills ranging from a systems engineer who can see the whole system from the waste feedstock arriving at our door to us feeding electricity to the customer or to the grid. So everything in between and then mapping out that process, we need that. But then we also need specific engineers for the different components in our generator, like the boiler and the steam turbine generator. And we need leaders as well, VPs of engineering, to really bring everyone together. Then on the business side and the sales side, we need a VP of sales. We have business interns who have been very helpful. So we're very grateful for them. The main thing about the team is just making sure we're aligned on a mission and that we can, just work together in a very efficient and thoughtful way to make sure that we're listening to the customers when designing, building, testing, and commissioning these generators on their sites. And, we want to take our health into account too, both mental and physical. So our goal and our motto for Farm to Flame is to provide affordable and reliable clean electricity while becoming the best versions of ourselves. And that's what we're trying to implement. All right, what has surprised you most about starting your own business? What has surprised me most? That's a good question. Hmm. Probably the skills that I gained. I did not think I would ever really be able to have the skills I have right now, but just learning how to solve problems faster, learning how to be more efficient, learning how to sell, learning how to provide people service, provide people value, and do it in a structured and organized way. That was surprising because I never naturally exploited those traits. They may have been in me, but I never really got to naturally exploit them. So I started my business. Talk about your daily rituals. I have a couple. I wake up, I read my Bible, I pray, I believe in God. I read my self-confidence formula. It's on my wall right there and in my bedroom. What else? I do exercise, so like I'll play basketball or I'll lift weights. I do that between 15 and 30 minutes. And that's mainly it. Those are most of them, yeah. What is the recent challenge you faced as an entrepreneur? How did you overcome it? What lessons did you take away from it? So, a recent challenge I faced as an entrepreneur is really making sure that we set our team up to hit certain milestones. And there was a point where we were just not progressing towards a certain milestone. So, I really had to assess, and this was like a business milestone, like a technical milestone in our product deployment and our product testing. And it was really important. And so what I really did is just assess how I'm going about it, what resources and who am I leveraging to solve this problem, and really making sure that I restructured my mind to leverage the right resources, the right people to solve this problem so that we could get it done in a timely fashion. And also just looking at how can we match it at the scale that it's needed at, and not at a smaller scale, but at the larger scale that it's needed at. So it was really just about shifting my mind from a smaller frame of mind and what is this one thing that we may need right now to solve the problem, in terms of looking at the big picture, which could help us actually solve it more efficiently. What does the next year look like for Farm to Flame Energy? So we have a few projects going on right now. We have corporate waste to energy projects that we're implementing, and we're also deploying our generator. We just signed a new power purchase agreement for a 200 kilowatt generator. It's a $4.4 million contract. And we have a bunch of other contracts that we're just getting into place, building our team more, building a real solid team to deploy these generators and help us reach our carbon neutral goals in our company. And what is a key piece of advice that you've received that you want to share with other founders? I would definitely say, if you're anything like me, I'm a person who I'm very go-getter, but very focused on right now. Like, what do we need to do right now? To get to the big picture goal. And it's good to stay in that mindset because you're productive and you get things done. But sometimes you want to take a step back and be a little bit strategic and be like, how can I look at where I am and where I want to be and where the team wants to be, and really make sure what I'm doing right now is efficient and effective to reach that goal. And so just always take a step back and think of your decisions, especially the key ones as a founder when it comes to company decisions that can affect the company, time-wise, financially, health-wise, team-wise. Just make sure you really think about it all and get advice from a great advisor who's been in your shoes and has been in some area at least where you want to be. How can our regional startup community help your efforts? I've received a lot of help from Pittsburgh. I'm very grateful to the whole community, from Carnegie Mellon to Ascender, and many more. And I definitely feel the support already, so I can't think of anything off top. But if I do, I'll let you know. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.